Out of 108 teams from around the world heading to the first LEGO League World Championships in April, 2 of them are from Sharon. But this year, the Tiger Techs are making a difference along the way. This is probably the image that comes to mind when you hear about the Sharon Tiger Techs robotics team. But maybe it should look more like this.
When most people think of a robotics team, they think of the robot side only, and they spend a lot of time on the robotics side, but they also spend a lot of time on the project side and working in the community.
This year's task was to solve a problem in a city, and the black team kept their focus right at home.
We wanted to do something that helped the place that we live in, and we decided that vacant lots were such a big issue in our community that that would be a good problem to try to tackle.
It's a problem the city itself has been focusing on, so the Tiger Techs developed a web app to help keep track of properties that need cleaned up a little.
It's kind of a visual diagram up to show you what yards are doing good on their upkeep, and if somebody from the city would like to actually volunteer their time to cut the parcel, they would know which lawns need the most attention to go to.
So what is really cool about this app is its perfect timing. The city is working in partnership with Community Action Partnership, and we recently received $100,000 to implement a Lots to Love program. So when a project coordinator comes in place, they'll be able to use this app to collect the data as we go through a target neighborhood and be able to know when the grass needs cut.
These students are working with actual lawmakers and officials on these projects, like the Handy Parker being developed by the Orange team to try and prevent handicap parking abuse.
Mark Longetti had said multiple times that people have came into his office and he has talked about people stealing it, so they had to give him a new one.
So we had to think of something that could only be used by the handicapped person, so it couldn't be passed off. The handicapped person would put their finger on the fingerprint scanner and a light would turn on, showing that they are parked there legally.
And maybe the biggest lesson they can learn from all of these projects is finding out that the students, regardless of their age, can make a true difference right here in their community.
Our kids are able to see the difference they can truly make, and of course they can do that anywhere. I mean, I wouldn't discourage them from seeing the world, but what they can do in their own hometown, I think, gives us so much hope for the next 10, 20, 30 years.
Building robots, yes, but clearly the Sharon Robotics program is also building so much more. So they're hoping to make that web app into a working app for your phone in the near future. And all these ideas, remember, leading up to the World Championships in Detroit in April.